I already opened the can, but you know we didn't.
What a healthy stream. I would describe that as healthy.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Wetting that whistle.
Hello, everyone,
Howdy.
and welcome back to the smoke room.
Smoke room.
Yeah.
This is a log cabin room.
We can put smoke in here.
We could rip some fat clouds.
Yeah.
Chuff some.
You want to hot box this cabin?
I forget if I've ever told the story about my grandma.
Oh, you have.
Okay, it's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Huh. Pop-Tarts are weird.
I'm not a fan. I don't like.
Can't say that I am either.
Have you ever toasted Pop-Tarts?
No.
You never done that?
No.
Nils did that yesterday.
I've never purchased a Pop-Tart.
True. Next time you can pop it in the toaster oven and you have it as God intended, heat it up.
Is that how that works?
They're called Pop-Tarts because you put them in the toaster and they pop out. That's why they're called Pop-Tarts.
I don't know about that.
That is why they're called Pop-Tarts, Josh. Nils, that's why they're called Pop-Tarts, right? You put them in the toaster and they pop out, right? That's why they're called Pop-Tarts.
Is that what it says in the instructions?
I'm pretty sure on the box it says you toast them because they're toaster pastries.
Okay.
Does it say it on the wrapping? Is there instructions? There should be instructions on the wrapping.
Not microwave safe.
That's the wrapping. It's not the toaster. It's not them itself. It's not the actual things inside the wrapping.
That was.
You want to know what the box says?
I do.
Straight from the foil, toasted, stacked, or frozen. Those are your options.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when they marketed like freezing your Pop-Tarts.
Cookie would just break a tooth.
I don't know how it's supposed to enhance the experience.
It's cold.
But is it supposed to make it better that it's cold?
You freeze chocolate.
That's different,
you
though.
You only want to freeze them for like 20 minutes. They do have instructions on the other side.
Well, I love that. Do they have instructions on how to eat it straight out of the package?
No.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, how
Well,
you can know?
You're just going to have to guess, I guess.
Trial and error, I guess.
Fully baked and ready to eat. Or heat, or freeze, or stack. The stacking one is what's getting me. Right?
So do you
Wait,
put,
what do you mean by stack?
I don't know.
So there's two that come in a package, right?
Yeah.
You take them and you bite it and you bite them both
There's two separate servings.
like a sandwich.
It's two separate, you're right.
Like a nothing sandwich.
Remove from foil before heating. Or toast on low settings. Let
See,
cool before eating. Or you
toaster.
can just be me and just eat it straight out of a toaster oven.
Okay.
He did do that.
Put on microwave safe plate. Heat 3 seconds at a time until warm enough. Let cool before
What?
eating. Then yeah. For the freezer, you just put the whole pouch in the freezer. Then wait 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're freezer safe, but not microwave safe.
I mean, it's hard to
They
not be
are, in
freezer
fact,
safe.
Metal foil.
But I guess it really depends.
Why would they put a thing they want you to microwave in a metal foil container?
It's like barely metal.
It's enough to explode a microwave.
Because they want you to put it on a plate.
Then when
Eat
you
it off a plate.
then when you take it out first.
Or a paper towel. That's what I do.
Yeah, you wrap it up.
Like a little blankie.
I throw them in the toaster oven and put them on a paper towel. And wrap
You
them
aren't
up
being
with a
silly.
couple
You wrap it.
That's how I normally eat.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, Nils, I beat the House of Hope,
Nice.
but Gungnir, is that his name? Huh?
Gungnir?
Gurgir, yeah, he died.
Oh,
He died in the
that's so
fight.
sad. He beat Raphael for me.
Yeah, he died in
He
the fight.
literally shoved Raphael off the fucking
See,
bridge.
that's what Faye was saying, is that he got lured out onto the bridge and you pushed him off. I was struggle busting my way through that
It's
whole
more
fucking
like-
fight.
It's more like, so the door's here.
Uh huh.
And the first crystal's over here. So he flew over here
Uh huh.
to right in front of the door, and you're like, came up on him, and just shoved him on the door, and he went off of the bridge.
Yo, that's so good.
But then I didn't get any of his loot, but I won because I was doing very poorly.
Yeah,
You didn't save and quit out? Sometimes that causes like their inventory to so a lot of games do that as a failsafe.
Yeah, I wasn't that worried. I'm not that worried about it. But...
No. Yeah, I beat him though. I haven't left the house yet because we had to go and whatever. But I actually beat the fight. It took me so long.
Because that's the thing in Dark Souls to do a lot is. Pushing or kicking doesn't aggro enemies usually, so you can like kick off NPCs off the side of cliffs, and then you quit out, and then their loot will just be right there.
Yeah. So, but oh well.
I was playing today.
Yeah.
The test on my fighter. Boy howdy, he's on balanced mode, and that's
balanced hard.
It's hard.
And they added new shit.
Yeah, they did.
That update happened today.
Yeah, I know.
Well, like.
Laptop just updated it.
Because I turned it on because I was gonna play it before he got here, and then the update started. It was gonna take like an hour. Yeah. I was like, start.
Yeah, no, we're not doing.
I was
that.
like, start without update. I said, fuck it, and then
I
finished
love
downloading when I
buying a video game and just playing it without updates.
Did Detroit Become Human have any updates when you played it?
It auto did it. There's a lot of games now that just won't let you access the game if you don't update it.
Yeah, it's really.
And I'm
annoying.
like, wow, this game doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yep, it's pretty bad.
You made me pay for this when it doesn't work.
We're in a pretty awful stage right now.
Well, that's why I don't buy video games usually.
Usually they're bought for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
reasonable.
funnier that way.
It's what you get as a content creator. People just buy things for you.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, audience? What do you want to buy for Josh?
Stop.
No. Put the list. Drop your Christmas list, Josh.
No.
What do you want for Christmas?
A Crash Bandicoot body pillow.
Which Crash?
4.
Like Wrath of Cortex?
No, the real 4.
Oh, like the new 4.
Yeah.
Respectable.
Mainly because my favorite Crash character isn't in that game.
Oh, Crush?
Yeah.
You don't like polygonal Crash Bandicoot 3 Crash? He's so silly.
He's a silly guy.
He's so goofy.
He's a really silly guy. But Crash 4. Crash leans more furry.
True.
You can always tell.
I've only played Warped, so
yeah.
That's so fair though.
Warped is my favorite one.
You haven't even played 4 yet.
My mom.
True, but Warped is already my favorite.
My mom, anytime she decides she wants to play a video game, it's always Crash Bandicoot Warped every single time.
That's so base.
It's the only video game she knows how to play.
Respectable.
And Mario Party now. She's figured out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, it's all over now.
I love reading that interview with John Carpenter where he got asked like, we've heard that you've played video games. Is there any video games you always go back and replay? And he's just like, the Jak and Daxter trilogy. I play those often.
Good taste.
I'm just like, I love this idea of this old man film director
so
playing like Jak and Daxter.
Oh, I'm gonna get all these precursor orbs and collect all the power cells for my waifu Kira. She said I need 20 power cells.
I don't think he's a Kira man.
No.
I think that man is into, what was her name? Ashley?
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn.
From 2,
I think that's an Ashlyn man.
That's respectable.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no other waifus in.
You have the blonde girl
in the first game.
Yeah, in the first game.
Yeah, there's 3 girls in the last 2. There's Tess, who's the blonde girl.
Yeah.
There's Ashlyn, and there's Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Kira's the OG. Ashlyn's the tough bitch, and Tess is the blonde big booby bimbo.
Yeah,
but she's smarter than she looks.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tess.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, as a kid, I was always really into Jak 2 Jak.
Jak 2 Jak was... See, overall, and especially at the time, I liked his design. Now that it's a little bit beyond...
No.
I don't like his goatee that much.
I like the goatee.
I
like the goatee.
It works for him, but I'm not the biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
If it were anybody else, no. Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Chunter.
Are you not sorry, Chase. It's bad. Are you not a Torn man? You don't like Torn?
Was he the Ashlyn simp?
Yeah, the rebel guy that you meet at the beginning of 2.
I have before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
I'm not
Just
saying no to him.
Of course.
I'm not saying no to him.
Of course. He wouldn't let you. But, well, I don't know, actually.
No, it's I wouldn't let him say no.
Yeah. Torn's, like, he wants to be a power bottom.
Yeah.
But he's just a bottom.
So
He's so soon.
I do find that really appealing about Torn. Not gonna lie. Teenage Josh, you know.
Yeah, as you do.
But I like Jack a lot because of the fake interviews.
Yeah.
When I heard Jack's like fake interviews, I'm like, I'm so about this man. I want
him. Let's go.
That's how this works.
No.
That's how this works.
And Daxter, his human form, shit.
Yeah.
His Otzel form, he's cute, but
he's cute. Yeah.
Like, he's just there.
I like that he's better Conquer.
He is better Conquer, isn't he?
Yeah.
I never played Conquer.
Neither
bad for a day.
No, I don't care.
I remember talking to there was this kid I knew in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
This was like in like maybe 5th grade. He was telling me about not the remake, but the newer game that came out on, I think it was on the 360.
Yeah.
Conquer Live and Reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
are you gonna get the new one? The one that just came out?
Did the new one just come out?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
We get a new Conquer?
We're also getting a new Gex.
Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm there. Daddy Gex, please. I'm so here. Let's go. Yo, I love Gex. Played like maybe 15 minutes of the first game. I love Gex.
All I know about Gex
Cool
is a buddy sent me a trailer for the remake, and I've seen the Gex with Bayonetta Link's image.
Yeah,
That's it. That's as far as my knowledge on Gex goes.
But you're sold,
and I
right?
want to keep it that way.
But you're sold, right?
I don't know if I'm
We gotta play the remake. We gotta play Gex.
No. Okay,
Yes.
we're here with Sella in the log cabin. This cabin in the woods, you know. That's where the evil has been defeated.
The evil has been defeated. Yeah, it's from that movie. It's a good movie. I enjoy that movie.
I'm never gonna watch that shit. I have that image.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. That image is better than anything the movie.
Than the whole movie itself. Right.
The cabin is far cozier on the inside than it looks. Framed pictures of pressed leaves line the walls. Woven syrups?
I don't know.
I don't know. Line the walls and chairs by the hearth. The bear ignores me while he loads what looks like wrapped fish into an icebox. This settlement seems a bit different from what I had pictured for a large Meseta community. What were you picturing, Cliff? Tiki huts?
He was really wanting that authentic experience.
Oh my god, it's the 20th century.
He was really wanting that.
Have the two of you lived here all your lives? This was father's first home, but now it's mine. And what about Yiska? The large bear gives me a curious look and wanders off every time I see his name. I think, what is it? Miska?
Muska.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it's bad.
That's pretty awful.
The large bear gives me a curious look and wanders my way.
Family? All of mine have been here for 35 years.
I see. There's barely a generation. What confuses me, though, is that, from what I had gathered from trustworthy sources, the Meseta had a strong tradition of maintaining a nomadic lifestyle. The laws of this country make that impossible for most. You are from Europa, yes? That's right. The truth is that it would have been best for everyone if your ancestors stayed there.
You're goddamn right.
Go!
You're goddamn right, fucking colonizers.
You know what? I like this lad a lot.
Zella's kind of great. I'm sold. I'm sold on this man.
Right. My cheeks feel a little bit flushed. I want to believe that a world where everybody understands one another better leads to compromise and respect. Understanding one another also exposes vulnerabilities, yes? Exploitable vulnerabilities. I would suppose that... suppose that could be a reasonable position to take. The collective information that my people give freely, it tends to be used by your people against them. The large bear shifts his weight.
Sella is right. I know that I am strong, and I do not fear to be understood, but I am just one person. I can talk to you about myself, but I will not talk to you about my people.
But now that we have talked so much already, you said that you had information to share. That's right. I feel like they have a right to know what's coming. But Sella does have a point. If I tell them too much, that places a considerable amount of scrutiny on myself and all of my endeavors. I wonder if there is some sort of compromise we can come to where everybody could win here.
I fucking knew there was going to be...
There you go. Do you think a train transportation network would be useful for the people in this settlement? Or there are plans to expand the Echo train station through the settlement?
Well, I think, considering that, we as Cliff's people have oppressed these folks, I think we should probably just tell them.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, yeah, it's not Japan.
Yeah, no.
Oh boy, trains!
Oh boy! Yeah, no, absolutely not.
The Shinkalion, this is not.
If only.
Both of the men look at one another, then to me. That must never happen. A connection from there to here must not be established. Sella hisses something that I cannot understand. I can tell that it was something in the Meseta language, but not vernacular that I am familiar with. Yiska's brow furrows, and he looks a little sickened. Look at their frumpy faces. I don't know. I think that's...
I love Yiska's thick-ass eyebrows.
They do be...
They're chunky.
They do be a little bit. This was just like, harumph.
Harumph. Pretty good. These are pretty good harumph.
Right? I can't guarantee that James would cancel a contract like this if they did happen to dig up something scandalous on the Reverend, of course. But I'm not exactly lying to them. Things certainly don't seem very ordinary to me around here. If the Reverend isn't conducting itself in a way that is benefiting a civilized society, then I do not wish to reward him. So, let me help one another. Wait, so let's help one another. I hold out a paw. The Kit Fox looks at it like it's a dead thing I dragged out of the road. But the bear takes it and shakes it firmly.
I'll put some leads together for you tonight.
Good on you, man. Good on you. What a pity it would be for that puffed up paltry for there to be some reason his railroad project can't get off the ground.
Get his ass, Cliff.
Yeah, wring
Fucking
his neck.
Drag his ass. Puffed up poultry.
James might be disappointed if this venture doesn't turn out well, but I'm sure he has backup plans for other routes just in case. And if that goes poorly too, then Father will just have to cope with that.
Nice.
Yeah, I check my watch. I should still have time to look into some matters. I walked for ages to get here. I need new contacts.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, I look at this and I think of that stupid, like, Too Many Cooks video. Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Yeah, I'm a little lost.
The face Darian is giving me, very good.
Yeah, I'm a little
very,
bit.
Very good.
I kind of a little bit don't know what that is at all.
Good. I wonder if it's real.
Are you okay?
Do you ever think that sometimes? It's like, did I just make something up in my mind and I'm just permeating lies out into culture? Because I hope that's true.
That's true. That's very you.
It's
It's very you, Core.
it's fine. It's fine. Surely there has to be a general store or a trade post. There are always a good place to start when you don't know anybody. I stop walking when I hear a crunching noise behind me. Horse.
Oh.
It's Jebediah.
Jebediah desu.
He's holding a bright, shiny apple. I can eat all these apples. With a recent bite mark in the flesh.
He really did say, "Fuck you, I can eat all these apples." You seem like you've been busy.
Yes, well, what else is new? I can hardly complain. This is an extraordinary opportunity for me, after all.
I meant with the skirt.
He jerks his head towards the church. What an odd thing to say. He's not usually one to speak or ask questions for that matter. The clergy has closer connections to the people here than the magistrate. Reverend, yes, Caldwell is speaking on behalf to the town's officials to let us stay here for a while. Have you found out a Norded name yet?
I've been thinking about it like this literally this whole time. It's got to be like Zell, like XEL, Zell. Cool. Called.
Okay, everyone in the comments, I want you to write down how you would nort this name.
See, it would be XEL.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I had it in my head on Cell.
Yeah.
XEL.
Yeah.
CAWLLD.
Is it called?
Yes. CXELCAWLLD. Called.
Okay.
There we go. Holy shit, my brain. I'm such a fucking genius.
I
didn't even write that shit down on paper.
I don't know if we can say that, but okay. For my studies? He blinks.
Clergy aren't supposed to have much direct say in the law.
Well, it's not law, it's studying.
Their own church forbids it.
He's not wrong. I suppose this is more of a gentle request than a demand?
Gentle, huh?
I don't really want to linger on the subject for very much longer. That apple looks delicious. Where could I buy one myself? He lifts his eyebrows, but doesn't say anything.
Trading post in the wooden cabin with the red tin roof.
Splendid. I'll be back in a jiffy. I can feel his eyes resting on the back of my neck as I walk away. I can't blame him for being suspicious of this place. But surely he knows that he can trust me. I am his employer, after all. The trading post.
Look at this little shop.
Look at this little place.
This place.
It's got little things.
Knickknacks and tchotchkes.
There's probably some cheeses. Some fudgeries. A broom, perhaps?
Broom. Or several.
Yeah. A small bell rings when I walk through a wooden door. It's a modest little trade post, but there's something of everything. Canned food, oil lamps, fishing poles, hardware tools. An old-looking gray squirrel is manning the cash register while what looks like to be her daughter helps her stock the shelves. Good afternoon, my dear. She looks at me with a facial expression that was impossible to read. Not angry, not cheerful, not bored, not bothered. Withdrawal, perhaps? My friend tells me that you sell delicious apples here. No one talks like this. No one talks like this, Cliff.
But maybe they should.
I don't think they should.
You know?
I think they should just go in and be like, hey, you sell apples here?
Apples here?
I'm gonna eat all your apples. She points at a crate full of them by the door. Oh, good. Well, I'd like to pay for a dozen then.
I'm sad we don't get to see her.
That's true. She tells me the price and then says nothing else. Not a bad price at all. My friends and I are in a bit of a pickle, and we need a lot of supplies and provisions to make up for what we lost on the road. Where else could we go in town for supplies? This is the only store. I don't mind going out of my way. I've traveled about 2 weeks on foot already just to get here. 2 weeks? There's a noticeable waver in my voice when I say those words. I can still hardly believe it's been that long. Unless the Reverend was playing some sort of twisted joke on me. Why don't you just, like, line up your dates, though?
Yeah, like, go ask your companions, perhaps?
Well, you could also be, I left on X date, and if they go, bitch, it's this day.
Yeah, it is currently this day.
And that's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you could be like, what? Open up a newspaper and be like, oh my god!
Assuming they have newspaper here.
I don't know, newspaper gets around.
I mean, out here, I don't know. I don't know if they have, like, a daily. If anything, they would have a monthly publication that gets delivered to this town.
Yeah, maybe they have a weekly publication.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a print.
Don't they have
here.
daily, weekly, and monthly publications?
If they have access to it, like with the printing press, Josh.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have a printing press here.
They might.
I mean, they might, but...
The newspaper was invented a very long time ago.
I know. Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah. Look, if it's a like what they said, it was like a 2-day trip to get here, or a 1-day trip. They could print a weekly paper in Echo and then deliver them here. That's a very like reasonable thing. And then if they have like a week or 2 newspapers later, that's proof enough as well. You know. Unless the Reverend was playing some sort of twisted joke on me. Was it in the forest? It couldn't have been. There is only one store. Oh, this is the only store. No market? No craft exchange? She just repeats the same line. She isn't impatient with me. She isn't angry. It feels like I'm interacting with a recording. None of this makes sense to me at all. Surely one store like this wouldn't be able to serve an entire community. Nothing about it speaks to the presence of the Meseta community, save for a poultry section selling pottery and some woven fabrics. Is there... Wait. If there are no other ways to buy goods, then surely there are other ways this community helps one another. Even if that's not much I can purchase, I'd still love to know more about how the people here cooperate. She shrugs. What can't be bought is made or grown or traded. Rations are distributed weekly by the township. What is sold here is for the visitors, or passing through. People with money. I suppose that makes me wonder... Wonder what?
If more people came with money to the area, wouldn't there be more supplies, thus more business? Or why is there only enough local business for one store? I'm guessing though the top one feels pro railroad.
Yeah. Pro the communist dream. Not communist, sorry, the capitalist dream. They both start with a C. The capitalist dream, you know?
True. Why is there only enough local business for one store? Maybe ask that second one. I don't want to be pro railroad.
You don't like railroads?
I like them, but I don't want them for this town.
Okay. Most Meseta traditions are not desirable to the Commonwealth. The path to citizenship and to purchase land requires embracing tradition, which are... I see. Will you buy something else? I feel a little paralyzed. I'll take a water skin. Oh, and I want to ask something else. She looks up from the cash box and stares. Now, I don't mean to come across as superstitious, but on my journey here, my companions and I ran into some bewildering hazards. Is there anything in this area you'd advise newcomers to steer clear of? Visitors come, visitors leave. There is no danger here that applies to them. But there are some things to know while you are here. Things like what? The well in the town center is not dry, but nobody drinks from it. Why? She shrugs. Everybody gets sick. We draw from the river instead. Another thing is that the lights in the school are always on after dark. Nobody goes to see why.
Ooh.
Most curious. Could this have something to do with the reverend's stipulation? Last is that curfew is at 8 p.m. Why is there a curfew?
Because they're an oppressed people, Josh.
Yes, but this is still a question.
Oppressed people's, curfew means you can control when people are on and off the streets.
Well, you know what? You could just shoot the man enforcing that and call it a day.
Well, it's more a government enforcing it.
And you kill them too.
You shoot the government. Yeah, just, hey, government, bang, bang.
Are the government here? Is the government here in this room?
I say when my bedtime is, bang, bang.
Yeah, you go like, government, please stand up, and whoever stands up, you just gun them.
Hey, excuse me, yes, government, please stand up. Oh, thanks.
I mean, but this sounds like a system that works.
I like the way you think.
Right. Anything bad that happens to anybody in this town has happened after curfew. That would be after sundown, just about the time the Reverend asked me to bring him the documents. There is also the trail. I flinch. The trail? I had forgotten the daughter was there. What trail? It is a fairy story. Do not pay it mind. But fairy stories interest me quite a bit. I remember the one grandfather used to tell me. I'd give anything to read that big old book with the tales from the Brothers Grimm with 2 M's again.
Oh, so they're canon in this world. Crazy.
What animals do you think the Brothers Grimms were?
Wolves. It just is what it is. They're
Okay.
wolves. They're both wolves.
Okay.
Sorry.
Make it boring.
Yeah, they
Okay.
would be though.
No.
They would be.
Do you think that would be a dual route? Like you romance one of the Brothers Grimm and you get them both?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to do that. Like hey, as long as our dicks don't touch, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll Eiffel Tower you, no problem.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You should know that she does pay it mind. She shakes her head. Shushing her?
Correct.
It's just a game that I still play. Might I hear the rules? She purses her lips and crosses her chubby arms. There is a trail leading west out of the settlement. When I was little, some cousins and I would walk on this trail and feel very unnerved. We'd face each other walking backwards and call out one another's name, and then... Well, sometimes we'd swear we could hear one another behind us when we were looking forward, coming from the woods. I thought I had experienced it once, but it never happened again. You said you buried your shoes because you didn't want to risk bringing one pebble back. Something had upset me that night. But like I said, whatever happens, never happened again. West, they said. That makes me wonder. Well, thank you for the talk and your time. It's about time for me to scoot along.
Scoot along.
Right? She hands me my purchase, and I have to put some of the apples into my pack. I leave with some questions, then I leave with more questions than I entered with. We did get there.
Yeah.
We got there, boys.
We didn't do it. Did indeedly. Eto?
There we go. There we go. Well, I think we'll end it here.
Okay.
I think we'll end this part here. We got these apples.
We did get these apples, and you know what? Fuck you. We gonna eat all these
I
apples.
can eat all these
I
apples.
can eat all these apples.
So we'll see you around, everyone.